Today on Attack of the Show, Chris Gore goes deep space with a groundbreaking sci-fi DVD weekend. Plus, what could possibly lure Blair Butler way out into the lonesome desert?
To the Batmobile!
And it's hot sex in the workplace as Olivia gets in your pants. All this and more on a live and extra celestial edition of Attack of the Show, starting right now.
Drop the beat. Attack.
What's going on here?
Attack.
Think about this. Attack.
Attack of the Show. Attack.
That sounds amazing!
Let's hear it one more.
Wow! I love Jed. I love Jed. That's a man with enthusiasm.
He still plays the moonshine jug. It's very, very versatile,
He's
man.
very talented.
Yeah, nice. Welcome, everybody, to your personalized Friday Attack of the Show, TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. My name is Kevin Pereira.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I am Olivia Pereira. I'm Freudian slip.
Keep dreaming,
fault.
sweetheart.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Olivia Munn and shall always remain Olivia Munn, never Pereira. It is Friday, September 15th. The weekend is here, and as my probation officer knows all too well, anything can happen.
Yeah, we have a typically amazing show lined up for you. I don't know how we do it. With a new gadget review from tech reporter Will O'Neill, or as you call him, Tech O'Neill.
Tech O'Neill.
He'll be here.
Street name.
And, of course, weekend movie picks from Christopher Gore.
What would his street name be?
He's just the Gore.
Oh, the Gore.
Yeah.
That's nice. I wish I had a name that started with the.
The
Like
Mun?
the Hulk.
You want to
The
be the Mun?
Gore.
Maybe the Munloaf.
The that sounds like a Christmas treat.
Yeah, did you get your slice of Munloaf? Yeah. Who hasn't?
I like that.
No, I'm saying it's bountiful. It's a treat that can be enjoyed by everybody. I'm not.
That's not what you meant.
That's exactly what I meant. I meant you are like you're like eggnog. You know, you're like mistletoe. You're like anything else that's festive and wonderful and all that's holy and great about the holiday.
Saved your ass from that one. You are quick, Pereira. No, you guys. Also, you have to tune in for this. Blair Butler went to Palm Springs and met TV's Batman, Adam West himself. We'll have more from her later in the show, and I'm sure she basically peed her pants when she met him.
I'm sure she did.
Yeah.
And he probably did too. He's getting up there. But before any of that, Olivia, there's something I can't get off my mind lately. It's Renee Zellweger's giant underpants.
What? Why would you be thinking about her panties?
Well, they're being auctioned off to raise money for the Royal Parks in London.
Oh,
they were worn
yeah.
by Renee and signed by Hugh Grant. I'm hoping those didn't happen at the same time.
They might have.
They probably did. And they could also double as like a Zellweger-scented pup tent if you needed
Pup
it.
tent?
Yeah.
They're like really big granny panties. You know, just because you're a big girl doesn't mean you have to wear such ugly panties.
No. But then again, they shouldn't make G-strings in sizes large enough for big girls. There's no need for that.
What do you think about girls that are hot girls, but they wear like big granny panties? Have you ever encountered that? Like when you're undressing a girl and all of a sudden you're like, what the hell is this?
No. I mean, normally I'm in mid-act and then I hear the sirens and then it's time to jet out of the alley. But the real issue here is that,
did
like,
you just admit that you are a rapist?
Whoa, no.
Where you with it?
Listen, I've never had the guts to take it that far.
The Gore,
but
the Hulk, the Munloaf, the rapist.
No, it's therapist. Thank you. That's my title. I'm a therapist.
That's your therapy?
There's no
honey,
space.
Get off the couch, meet me in the alley. All right?
But first, folks, I don't even remember where I was going, but it doesn't really matter. It's not the destination, it's the journey, right? What do you get when you mix mimes, baby toupees, and sucker punches?
Sounds to me like a recipe for disaster. Or around the net. Punch my boob.
I was trying to, I didn't mean to puncture a lobe. I was trying to hit and then push you over to sell it because you weren't coming. It was a sucker
But you hit
punch.
the boob and it's like just
I
muscle, you know?
But it hurt my knuckle more, which is what concerns me. You should check every now and then.
Hold on.
Can we do the show now? Can we stop with the self-exam and just...
I'm good. Okay. I'm good, everyone. First up, see how cruel the world is from a mime's point of view. Yeah, at adoptamime.com, see the daily abuse our silent friends face every single day.
That's awesome.
And fight back with a special mime attack. Look at that.
Oh, wow. He's doing the old glass box routine, but it's taking people out.
Exactly. I mean, imagine how hard it must be to be him.
Oh, yeah.
And now you can't. You know, walk a mile in his shoes,
they asked for it themselves. They're not born into that world.
What if you were born into that world? Imagine that.
Oh, wow. That's
Like
a mockumentary waiting to happen. You come out with the face paint on. The doctor slaps you, but you can't cry. You have to mime cry.
What's the coolest mime thing you can do?
I could do the rope.
Let me see.
Oh. I can't actually. I don't mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't do that
I
at
don't.
all.
What do you got? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fine. You've just owned me. Wow.
Okay.
Way to put me in my place,
I
Mun.
can do the rope thing too.
Let's see the rope.
Wait, how does it go?
Oh, yeah, no.
Wait.
Okay. You're there. You grip. You have to, like, grip, and then you pull yourself forward. You know? Right. Okay. That was okay, that's the robot. That's not a mime. This
is the washing machine. Selena, do that washing machine.
Yeah, so miming looks really fun. Well, all right, from silent abuse to baby abuse. Check out babytoupee.com for the latest in infant hair pieces.
Yeah, I love this. This is kind of creepy and wonderful at the same time.
My personal favorite, though, is Donald Trump's comb over. It's like the comedy gift that keeps on giving. It's been funny for like
Hilarious.
12 years already and shows no signs of slowing down.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know why that man just doesn't get a new hairstyle, you know?
It's him and like Bill Gates. It's like guys that can afford something better than Supercuts. The reason they can is because they save their money. They don't buy things like nice haircuts.
That's ridiculous. I mean, that's why, you know,
they spend it all on
you're not
women.
balling right now because you've got the really nice haircut. So obviously that means that.
Look, this is a number 2.
What's a
You know
number
your
2?
haircut's bad when you can point to a menu and it's like ordering a double-double. You're like, I'll have a number 2, please. You're like, oh,
What you
okay,
do?
I know exactly how to cut your hair. Done.
I can't wait because we're going to be shaving your head soon.
I'll shave
We're
it
in
when we're in
Tokyo,
Japan.
yeah, and we'll put it up on your Moblog.
I'll do it.
Will you let me do it?
Ooh.
Please, like, let me. Like, seriously, I know how. You put on a certain blade thing, and you push a button.
Yeah, a certain blade thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And you push a button that says the number, and then this goes. Zzz.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You promise?
Maybe.
Our verbal contract is binding in the state of California.
We'll be in Japan when we do it. First of all, no
Our verbal
jurisdiction.
contract. Oh.
Sorry. On YouTube.com comes a great new joke that you can share with your friends. Take a look.
Hey, knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
I've heard this one.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupt.
Moo!
You interrupt.
Moo!
That's good.
Alright. Okay, knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting sloth.
Interrupting sloth who? You're gonna touch me now. That's good. That's a good
Knock
one.
knock.
That's a good one. Who's there?
Interrupting completely uncalled for.
Interrupting completely.
A perfectly executed, perfectly timed smack to the face is almost funnier than Donald Trump's hair, I swear.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, Kevin, knock knock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Knock knock!
Oh, man. Who's there?
Can I hit him?
What?
Can I hit him?
What just?
Kevin, knock knock!
No!
Kevin, knock knock!
Nobody here! Go away! You leave now!
Kevin, knock
I know I ran for you!
Knock knock!
I don't like game! I don't like play joke!
Say who's there.
Doorbell broken!
Say who's there. Say who's there. Knock knock!
You crazy?
Okay, go to G4TV.com.
Just smack me. Go ahead.
AOTS
Get
for
the
links
shot.
to
No,
everything
take
you
it.
just
Let her
saw.
get it out. Go ahead.
Okay,
do
wait,
it.
let's do the whole
Hurry
thing.
up. No,
Ready?
do it.
Hold on, let's do it. Ready?
No, there's build
Wait,
up.
Come on, Kevin.
What?
Knock knock.
Who's there? Oh! When news breaks,
knock.
gal reporter
Knock,
Layla
knock.
Cayley is there to fix it. I'm gonna hit you in the face with the door.
Knock knock.
Thanks, Kevin. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First off, the Peacock Network joins the blogosphere with new online offerings. I'll tell you all about it. Plus, find out which Baldwin brother is praying for Tom Cruise's soul. Xenu will not be pleased. I'll also tell you why Diddy can't be Diddy in England anymore. And finally, Barbara Walters has a talking dog. I'll tell you what he has to say. And it's all coming your way later on in the feed. But first, back to you guys on the couch.
Thank you, Miss Cayley. Now, whoever knew that exotic dancing could be such a brutal contact sport? Really? Coming up later, you're going to find out why strippers can't get good dental insurance. It's painful.
It is painful. Now, don't run off or we'll have to implant one of those wildlife radio tracking devices in your buttocks. We are not, just like right here. If you just insert, does this come open? There we go. Just put it in here and take out some money. And you guys, you don't want to, you don't want to go anywhere. We have a whole show, and what would a whole show be without you guys? Right?
She went straight for the wallet, boys. I'm just saying.
Wait, so there's a 20.
Layla is on a very important mission.
I gotta go get drunk.
And why do girls always want to cuddle? The answer is in your pants.
Attack of the show. Attack.
Welcome back to Attack of the Show, everybody. The Friday edition. We are TV's only source for all the stuff you care about, including the latest breaking info about your favorite game systems. Right?
That's right. What did we do yesterday? We checked out the Wii's big press day in New York.
Yes, and now X-Play co-host and general man about town, Adam Sessler, joins us by satellite with some more details on the season's big new console release. Dr. Sessler, what can you tell us now that you spent some time with the old Wii? How is it?
Well, let's just start off by going over some of the facts that we learned yesterday. The Wii is going to be launched here in the Americas on November 19th. That's 2 days after the launch of the PS3, and it's going to be sold for $249.99. Now, here are some of the other things that are going to be coming with it. You're going to get one of the controllers and one of the nunchucks. More excitingly, you're also going to get a copy of Wii Sports. Now, even with all those facts, that doesn't mean there aren't any questions, of which I had many. And I got a chance to sit down with two of the biggest faces at Nintendo of America, Perrin Kaplan and the one and only Reggie Fils-Aimé.
In terms of the launch date, what we know is important is having enough product out there to meet demand. We're in manufacture right now. Could I launch it tomorrow? Not really. I don't have enough, and that's why we're not launching until the 19th. We want to have enough product to satisfy the demand.
We witnessed person after person after person of people that were just saying, you know what? I'm a gamer and I'm like re-challenged all over again. This is completely cool. Someone saying, I'm not a gamer and I'm playing tennis. This is so fun. So we just watched that happen at a very organic level. And what that showed us is we're risk takers, we're innovative, and the mix of what we've thought through is absolutely right on.
It goes without saying that the most anticipated launch title is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and it's definitely here in all its glory. As opposed to maybe what we saw at E3, it clearly is using a lot of the Wii's functionality, both with using the boomerang and the bow and arrow. You have to move it around to try to make a target. It was a little bit challenging at first, but it seems to me that over time it will become second nature. Another first-party title available at launch is the oxymoronically titled Excite Truck. This is actually quick and easy and fun to pick up and play. You hold the controller like a steering wheel, and it's amazing how quick it is to really understand how to drive your truck around. On the quirkier end of the spectrum is Ubisoft's Rayman Raving Rabbids. This is a collection of mini-games, some of which go from the bizarre to the completely obscure, such as twirling a cow around really fast and then seeing how far you can throw it. And again, you can also squirt carrot juice at a bunch of marauding rabbits and then aggressively dance to everybody's favorite, Cyndi Lauper. One of the games that is not coming out this year that we hoped is Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. That will be coming out in 2007. On top of that, Reggie did promise that there will be a steady stream of top-notch Nintendo's titles coming out throughout next year and hopefully for the years that are going to follow after that. Well, Kevin, Olivia, you know how much I love talking to you, but it's time for me to go play with more Wii. Back to you guys.
And of course, for all the latest game reviews with no holds barred, you gotta join Adam and Morgan Webb on X-Play.
Now, of course, you know we went to Las Vegas a couple weeks ago, and we got plenty of souvenirs, not just the crawling, itchy kind that made Kevin seek out medical attention. And Kevin, you good? Are you still itching? Can someone get him one of those sanitary wipes? Because, ew, you're disgusting.
What?
All right, we're not talking about Kevin's little medical
You can
problems.
sell this bad boy on eBay, you know?
I'm talking about Layla Cayley's reports from various Vegas watering holes. Here she is at the... Do not touch me with that. The world-famous Ice House. You're disgusting.
What's up, you guys? I'm Layla Cayley with another edition of The Lush. Now, I am in Sin City, and I got tired of the strip, so I decided to head over to downtown Las Vegas. I'm hitting the Ice House. Let's see what they got to offer us. It's happy hour, baby. Let's go inside. So I'm here with Amanda, who's one of the managers here at Ice House. Now, Amanda, how long has Ice House been open?
A little over 3 years.
Okay, what is the history behind this place? Because it is in downtown Las Vegas. It is off the strip.
We are actually located on the second site for the old Ice House manufacturing place. Back in the 1950s, the Ice House produced all the ice that ran in and out of Las Vegas, Southern Nevada.
Okay, so if you want reasonable prices, if you want to get drunk, and you want a good vibe, you gotta hit the Ice House in downtown Las Vegas, right? Thank you, Amanda.
Thank
Can
you.
you give me a free drink, please?
Absolutely.
All right, nice. I gotta go get drunk. Okay, so I heard you make a mean pomegranate martini. Is that true?
Yes, we do. We start off with a pomegranate vodka.
Okay.
Pomegranate liqueur. A little bit of pomegranate syrup.
That smells good.
Adds a little bit extra flavoring.
Yummy. Okay. I'm learning something new every day. Cheers. Let's taste it. I mean, that's really good, but it's very strong. Okay, well, that's my happy hour at the Ice House in downtown Las Vegas. I thought it was going to be an early night, but you know what? There's no rest for the wicked, so this is just the beginning.
Of course, you can catch the Lush and lots of other Attack of the Show segments on our website, g4tv.com/AOTS, but you will need the internet for that.
That is true. I don't know if people know about the internet. It's a nice little thing you plug into your telephone line. It is true. That's what I have at my house. Now, you guys, don't scamper off to your computer just yet. We've got lots more Attack of the Show coming up. Don't believe me? Really? What?
Attack of the Show. Attack.
Welcome back to Attack of the Show's Friday edition. Friday, of course, means the weekend is coming. And speaking of my favorite fool, let's check in with Olivia Munn and our sex expert, Anna David, as they go in your pants.
Sex columnist Anna David is back again to help me answer your sex and relationship questions. So let's get right to it. Thanks for coming back. All right, our first question is from a guy looking for just a little space.
My girlfriend's too clingy. How can I make her understand sometimes I don't want her touching me while I'm watching TV?
I think that's a legitimate question.
I think, because there's some guys who really just like that.
Well, here's the thing. I think that a lot of times people touch you because it's out of general, just real genuine affection.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's that touch that says, like, I need reassurance. And I think subconsciously we can tell the difference between the two.
I know what you mean. It's like you're getting up to him because you're just like, love me, miss me, want me in your life. And they're like, okay, just chill out. I like you. You can sit on the other side of the couch.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that you can say something. I think you can absolutely say, sometimes I just really want to just watch Attack of the Show. And I just really need time by myself.
It's funny.
I think you can say
it's funny because I think you get nervous to say those kind of things. But I've had guys say that to me before. They're like, I really just don't want to be.
Ooh, are you the clingy girl?
No, but
who would have thought?
I know, but I'm the girl. But if I really like somebody, I'm just like, oh, I just want to be next to them. But I also want my space too. But I got to that point where they're like, okay, it's a little bit, can you just give me some? And at first it kind of hurts, but if the girl really likes you, she's gonna just kind of let that go.
Yeah, I think it's true. I think that you can always do the take her hand and put it somewhere else thing.
Oh my God, that would hurt my feelings.
It's harsh, but
I'd rather someone
you can
tell
do
me.
the subtle hints, or you can just sort of say it. And if she reacts strangely, then I think that's a serious problem. Because I actually think this is a completely legitimate thing that people wonder about, and they don't think that they can have their own space.
And I think so many times girls know that guys like their own space, and so to say that it might hurt her feelings for a second, but if she really does like you and she's not a freak, she'll be cool and let you have your space.
It's the real freak test.
It is the freak test. You should try it at home. Next is this guy who wants to dip his pen in the company ink.
I want to start dating a girl that I work with. Do you have any advice?
Look, plenty of relationships have started, beautiful, wonderful marriages, I'm sure, but in my personal experience, avoid at all costs.
Well, I think the biggest thing is, someone here, our makeup girl, Emily, ended up dating one of our producers, but they were friends for a long time. So I think that you have to be very careful before you go into that.
Exactly.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be, but
that's
be
exactly
careful.
it. Be sure, because, the perfect person can end up being the perfect nightmare. I mean, I have a friend who started dating this girl, and now he's, climbing secret passageways at his office because she ended up being psychotic.
Oh, that's the worst.
I dated a guy at work. I ended up becoming his boss after we broke up. You can bet I took out a little of my venom.
You did
on
that?
His work.
No, vindictive?
It just happened. So, I mean,
it just happened. I was just
empower
vindictive.
me,
It just happened.
And I get vindictive. No, I mean, look, I just think it's very complicated territory, and you really don't want to have to be looking for a new job because,
Yeah, I think definitely just take your time.
Take your time, become friends first, and then when you're sure, go for it.
And then always find a secret passageway if you can. Just dig a tunnel.
Yeah, find
in the meantime.
Dig the tunnel before you ask her out.
And then you have a getaway. And finally, a guy with a suicide girl addiction.
My girlfriend says anything important is running our relationship. Any suggestions on how I can quit?
Well, I think the first thing, you ask yourself, what do you think? Because,
I was going to say, the other day I was talking to this guy, and he's like, I go, well, what do you think about, what do you think about, or who do you think about, or do you read magazines? And he said, oh, it's all internet. He said, and I
Right.
did not know. He's like, well, if any guy says he doesn't do it to internet porn, he's lying. It seems like it's this huge thing.
I think a lot of guys do that.
Yeah.
But I think you can't quit anything unless you're doing it for yourself. If you're doing it for your girlfriend, you're just going to end up lying to her or resentful because, like, why should she get to lay down the law? That's what I think. So I say, look at it. I mean, are you masturbating to porn rather than having sex with her? Are you doing it, like, to the exclusion of other things? Are you sort of finding fault with her body because she doesn't look like Jenna Jameson? I mean, those are the questions you ask, and then you quit if you decide you want to quit.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you can see those two skirts talking smut right here on Attack of the Show, or get more from Anna at g4tv.com/AOTS. Now, listen, I turn on CSI and I see Shelby Fenner. Okay. Pick up FHM and I see Shelby Fenner. Now, I'm waiting for The Guardian to open, starring Ashton Kutcher and, of course, that scrumptious Kevin Costner. And there's Shelby Fenner. So let's find out more about this rising young star whose career was actually able to survive a role in Geely, which,
wow,
that is,
congratulations.
That's incredible.
A career after Geely. I'm impressed.
I know. My proudest moment.
Yeah, you're very, very talented, so it's no wonder that you kept on moving through that disaster.
Tell me about this film, because you play a Coast Guard trainee.
Yeah.
Did you actually have to go like and prepare for the role somehow, or lift CPR dummies and drag them through the sand?
No, we did more like 2,000 push-ups a day.
Wow.
We did do all the rescue moves in the water.
Now, when you're doing that, is there an intern or a PA assisting you with the push-up? Because I can't imagine they actually have you do.
Can you do one-arm push-ups?
No. But I heard that they're easier for girls.
Really?
Because of our equilibrium in our body and
balances out.
Something like
Don't
that.
feel like you knew what she was
No,
talking about.
I've been taking pheromones to try and even it out. I need anything I can get to help me in the gym.
He's very feminine, isn't he? He's very ladylike.
I ruin shirts all the time during the show. It just leaks right out.
Now, did you know anything about the Coast Guard before you took on this role, or did you have to learn everything from scratch?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I was really impressed with those guys. I mean, they
they're
save
real.
lives.
The Coast Guard's real. This isn't just made up.
No, I mean, these are real guys. These are real people.
The Coast Guard
that
is real, Kevin.
They jump out of helicopters and they swoop down in your darkest moment.
To save lives, Kevin. To save lives. You just sit at home and play on your computer.
brave.
But people are doing things.
To be a hero.
Now, when you auditioned for it, like how many times did you have to go in, and did you read with Kevin or with Ashton?
I didn't, but I went in 3 times, and in my first audition, I did 30 push-ups as I was saying my
Shut
lines.
up. Just for
I
the
think
casting
that's what.
Just for casting director?
Okay, there was a chant that we had to say. You know, I'm not going to say it.
But you had to say a chant, and you just improv.
And so instead of standing there, I mean, would I stand there and say a chant? Nobody would do that. You'd be doing
something
information,
physical, right?
or you'd be.
Ashton Kutcher did the crab walk, I was told.
Yeah,
while he did the audition.
and
really,
you know,
in a Speedo.
If anybody thinks he's sexy, this would definitely.
Who's now?
turn you on.
Kevin Costner on his best day. Could he best Ashton Kutcher?
I've been getting that question a lot.
Because I want to know. I'm just being catty.
Well,
I'm sorry, Olivia. I just have to find out.
Let me tell you. You know, when I'm feeling mature and like a lady, I would go the Kevin route. When I'm feeling a little spunky and like I want to maybe
zesty?
spat and maybe have a little like, oh yeah.
Right.
And when you're feeling honest?
You don't do that on TV.
I'm just saying where it would go.
When I'm feeling honest. That'd be a tough one because both have integrity.
Like little.
Let's just tell it like
both
it is.
have integrity.
They both pale in comparison, right, Shelby? I mean, let's be honest.
You don't have to do that.
In fact, in your preparations for the role in The Guardian, I'm sure you learned a little bit about the nautical signal flags.
Oh, yeah.
It's an entire language, really, for our Navy and Coast Guard.
Are you savvy?
I'm versed in it, and it's funny that you said it. It's a perfect segue. Thank you for setting me up, because
No problem.
I've found that the language can really be used in crowded social scenes, like in a bar, to really cut through all the chatter, get over the jukebox and the clanking of the glasses, and you can use it to pick up on chicks.
Well, because I don't know if people know, but Coast Guard, they use the flags because it's an international language.
Right.
People who don't, ships that pass by, no one speaks the same language, so they don't understand flags.
Asian, Jamaican.
Exactly.
See, I can pick up on any woman with this flag right here, which this expresses my desire to communicate, Shelby. So if I whip this out in a bar, I'm like, sweetheart.
So,
know what I'm saying, Toots?
So what do you?
I'm sorry, I'm getting a little flushed.
She looks nauseous.
That's the C. Because it reminds her of the Coast Guard.
No, that's right. Is it the boat? Is it the man?
I think it's the KP over here.
All right, what about this double flag combo right here? I'm requesting for permission to drop my anchor.
Wow, that's really inappropriate.
Smooth.
I think that.
I mean, I could dry dock it, but I figured it'd be.
I think Shelly might be a good time to. Shelby might have a good time to show Kevin this one.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
what is
that means anchoring is prohibited.
Oh, okay, that's cute. Thanks for running the
So
steams,
that'd
Vaughn.
be a little bit of a slam.
Yeah, but then
in
what
a
if-
club, a loud club with no words.
She's basically saying, please put your anchor back in. and
What
zip
if
it
I
up.
follow with this one here, which says, I'm moving ahead anyway. I see your flag, I understand it, but the anchor's getting dropped, sweetheart.
He's
There's nothing you can
basically
do about
saying
it.
he's going, he's going to be a rapist.
Would you like
He's
that?
saying go Wolverines.
Go Wolverines,
That's-
that's right.
Go blue.
You
Michigan.
went to school there,
Yeah.
right?
No, but my whole family did. So
Oh, well, there you go.
Can I pretend?
There
Yes, you can pretend. We'd lie here all the
Can
time.
live vicariously. All
I
right.
went to school at the University of Michigan.
Oh, nice. There you go. Well, I think Kevin obviously isn't stopping, and he
Okay.
said he's basically going to drop his anchor. No, Kevin, let me just go ahead and show you Shelby's first. Yeah. Shelby, go ahead and explain this to him. Do you know what this is?
That means stop your vessel.
Yeah.
Stay
Instantly.
clear.
Keep clear of Shelby.
I don't know why this beats them all. This is like I called Uno.
That's
and I'm all in
harsh.
on this
That's-
one.
Yeah, this
That's
means
harsh. I mean-
no Pereira for Shelby ever.
I'm just letting the Navy
Too hot
boys
for
laugh at home. They're
Pereira.
giggling because this one means I require a tug. So you can just take that one to the bank.
She is a guest in our home. You apologize.
It's perverted. It's very
Thank
perverted.
you.
We should.
You need
It's
to
kind of cute,
apologize.
though, right? Be honest,
hide
Shelby.
that
It's kind of
one.
cute.
No,
Little bit?
she got into
Just a
tugging
little
your
bit?
anchor. She doesn't tug your anchor. You don't, do you?
I'm gonna go with
Stop.
probably not
One of these.
right now.
Yeah, she needs all of the no's. She needs these. Just hold on to these. Just
Well-
hold them like bright and big. Just
Shelby,
protect
I'm
your
sorry.
head with the
Maybe
boards.
you should keep this.
You know what?
Yeah.
I work with them on a daily
Yeah,
basis.
I
You're
mean-
right.
I'm sorry that Olivia
I
was
keep them
here
all.
to douse the sparks that I thought were obviously flying between us, but apparently I'm crazy. But thank you for coming on, Shelby.
Yes.
It's a blast.
Don't shake his hand. It's kind of sticky.
Is it?
Look for The Guardian in theaters everywhere, September 29th. Shelby, I'm so sorry. This is the way
Thank
she
you
is.
so much for coming on, Shelby.
Yeah,
You're so
thanks for
awesome.
having
And
me.
now, thank you. And now, as they say in Hawaii, aloha. That means both hello and don't freaking change the channel. There is lots more Attack of the Show coming up after this.
Chris Gore goes back to the future on a classic DVD weekend. And Blair finds out what the ultimate bat can't do without.
What's going on here?
Attack of the Show. Attack.
Welcome back to Attack of the Show's Friday edition. Now, Kevin Pereira has the best taste in movies. I was actually over at his place the other day, and he has everything from the director's cut of The Boatniks to A Gnome Called Norm. Great movies. Now, he's basically an Anthony Michael Hall completist. What's his secret? Well, he hangs out a lot with movie expert Chris Gore. Let's see what Chris and Kevin have lined up for us today in DV Tuesday Weekend Edition.
Nerd alerts! Chris Gore is bringing you his list of classic sci-fi films, and if you've seen, well, any one of the films on this list, you'll receive instant geek cred. What an appropriate theme that you picked for us today,
Yes, plus 10 experience points if you know all these films.
Chris. Oh, man, all right. Let's roll the 20-sided die and start off with Logan's Run.
Okay, of course, anyone who's seen Logan's Run has also seen Jenny Agutter breasts. I'm talking about, Jenny Agutter, also from American Werewolf in London. She's in this film with Michael York. It's this classic, rebelling against society. The Sandmen, you die when you're 30. You're supposed to go up and you've never seen this movie.
No, I'm not
You've
a nerd.
never
What are you
seen
talking
this
about?
film, but it's got a classic, sort of cheesy 70s effects. But what's great about this film is it really has a heart. At its heart, it's a romance between Jenny Agutter's character and, of course, Logan 5, played by Michael York.
Let's move it on now. Dark Star. Another one, I haven't actually heard of this one.
Okay,
so.
Dark Star was actually, John Carpenter made this film in college. It was written by Dan O'Bannon, who actually wrote the Alien film. And what's weird about this movie is the special effects for the time. They actually did them the same way that they did 2001. Very innovative. What's fascinating about this is it really shows how mundane space travel is.
Right.
I mean, one of the big conflicts in the film is that all their entire supply of toilet paper somehow was jettisoned accidentally. They don't have toilet paper.
Right.
You got to check it out just to be able to say you've seen
I
Dark
want to
Star.
see Dark Star now. Now, THX 1138. I don't know. I've seen this film. I get it. It's kind of his first foray into film, like an independent art thing. But
True. This is George Lucas's, George Lucas's baby,
Right.
THX.
This is pre-Star Wars.
Stars
He's just a
Robert
young
Duvall.
pup.
Again, another one of those, a lot like Logan's Run, very brave new world, you know, rebelling against the society. You know, I have to fit in as a cog, and I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to rebel against it. So that same plot,
right? The old wrench in the machine thing.
Wrench in the machine,
but
exactly.
Really, is this movie awesome, or is it just George Lucas lust?
What's interesting about it is George Lucas really started as an experimental filmmaker and as a documentary filmmaker, and you see the roots of Star Wars in his later films in films like THX. What's interesting about this version is the DVD, he has added extra special effects and whatnot and stuff with it.
George Lucas went back and retooled one of his older movies?
Yes, he loves to do that.
What?
He loves to do that. But there's a lot of good stuff on this disc. It's definitely worth checking out just to see. To me, it's historically important.
No, everybody should see it. It should be part of the social conscience, if you will.
Exactly.
All right, so those are some great picks, but now let's get to some honorable mentions here.
Yeah.
Some quick picks, if you will.
A couple quick ones.
Yes.
First one I think we're going to talk about is Saturn III. Never seen this. This is Kirk Douglas, you know, Kirk Douglas, if I can do the chin, the cleft chin.
That's tough, but good luck.
Kirk Douglas. Kirk Douglas and Farrah
You're gonna
Fawcett.
have to overact when you say his name, like Kirk Douglas.
Should I overact like Kirk Douglas?
There we go, nice.
Okay.
Right. Tell me about what's Saturn III.
Saturn III is a movie. It really just sort of came and went in the theaters, but way back in the day. But Farrah Fawcett Jr., Kirk Douglas on the space station, and Harvey Keitel comes delivering some kind of weird robot. And what's cool about this is the production design is amazing. Also the fact that no one has ever heard of this movie or remembers it except for me.
All right.
So Saturn III is a good one. And then The Lathe of Heaven, fantastic, made-for-PBS movie, which was a rare film. You could only get bootleg. Finally out on DVD. Another one that you just have to see.
Excellent geek picks. Nice geek cred, of course.
Thanks.
Visit filmthreat.com or chrisgore.com for even more movie geekery. But right now, it's back to Olivia because someone has to clean up the nerdgasm that just happened on aisle 7.
When we come back, I'm going to set fire to this freaking place and then, like, groove on the rubble and stuff. You know what I mean? Check it out.
Blair Butler discovers her inner bat.
Bat this, bat that, you know?
Bat everything.
And how small do you want your unit? We've got the answer on Will's Gadget.
Welcome back to Attack of the Shows Friday edition. And since it is the end of the school week, that means I'm going to stay up late, eat cereal right out of the box, just pour some milk into it, and talk on the phone about boys. Actually, you guys, right now, I want to talk about one boy in particular. You've all seen him on TV. He is so dreamy. Oh, my gosh. He's everything a girl could wish for. I could just drown in those eyes of his. He's CNN's hunkalicious Tucker Carlson. And now, here's Kevin Pereira.
So if I rock a bow tie, I can bag some mun? Yeah.
Probably not. Probably not. No. You're not on CNN.
We got it, sweetheart. Me time. Thanks. What's it take to get our resident comic book guru, Blair Butler, all worked up? Simple. Just introduce her to a superhero. Which kind of reminds me of the time that she met TV's Batman, Adam West. Oh, I remember that well.
What could possibly bring me to this strip mall located in the middle of the desert? Batman, the myth, the legend. He's been immortalized in television, films, and now in decorative art. Wait, decorative art? What? Tonight in Palm Springs, the M Modern Gallery has not one, but 2 shows devoted to Batman and his disco-fabulous sidekick, Robin. And one of those shows has a very familiar artist, Mr. Adam West. Adam West, you played Batman, and now you're painting Batman.
I'm painting, I guess, impressions of Batman.
Do you ever break the old Bat utility belt out of the storage closet to hold, like, paintbrushes and stuff?
Well, yeah, the utility belt, of course, had anything I might need.
Right. As a bat easel?
And the condoms, a bat, what?
The second show tonight is Gotham, a tribute to Batman by over 40 artists. Which means there are at least 40 people out there as obsessed with the Dark Knight as I am. I'm here sweating all over Mark Koval, one of the artists in the Gotham tribute show. So what is it about Batman that inspires you?
I've been reading the comics since I was 5. Any chance to do Batman, I'm there.
I feel the same way. Yeah. Any chance to do Batman. Dark, brooding, oddly magnetic. You know, looking at this picture, I realize the Batman and I have a lot in common. Except for the whole millionaire vigilante and peak physical condition part. Also, I'm not a man. I'm here with casual wear Robin. Robin, what brings you out tonight?
Bad this, bad that, you know?
Bad everything. You know, one of the best things about gallery openings, free booze. The show is almost over, but with the box of wine flowing through my veins, I feel inspired to create my own piece of Batman-themed performance art. To the Batmobile!
Actually, it's a Ford Focus.
To the Bat Focus! I lost my keys.
And here she is, folks, back in her civilian guise as a mild-mannered comic book reviewer. Blair, what possessed you to wear a Batman costume in 150-degree weather? I mean, honestly.
You know, some of it was a very fine boxed Chardonnay, and also I think.
Wait, did Adam provide that for you?
Mr. West, out of his bat utility belt, he was a Chardonnay or Merlot, and just like.
Here was a 40 of Mickey's. Enjoy.
Yeah, there was a lot of great art there, and the piece that I wanted actually was that little furry bat thing, and that sold early. So I was like, how am I gonna have a good time? And humiliating myself, always the obvious answer. That's what I'm going to do.
But we love you for it, Blair.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming on.
Hey, you're welcome. Hey, Kevin.
Yes.
Knock, knock. That was what I'm.
No, that's not how the joke works.
That's not?
Blair, no. No, but thanks.
Olivia told me that's how it works.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for
What
playing.
is that?
And speaking of Olivia, let's go over to her now.
Bad between us now?
No, we're cool. We're friends.
That is exactly how you do, Blair. Do it again. Hey, thanks so much for that, Blair. I love you. I love you for that. Now, tech reporter Will O'Neill gets literally dozens of cool new gadgets every week. He is pretty well organized, if you can't tell. Now, we can show you people a picture of Will's desk. Yeah, it looks like he was born there. But he somehow manages to find things in all that chaos, including this cool new Media Center PC. Take a look.
Thanks to Microsoft's Media Center operating system, your PC can now serve as the hub of your entertainment rack. Unfortunately, most PCs are so ugly, you wouldn't really want them in your living room. The Blue Watto Media Center PC, though, is sleek, stylish, and like the perfect woman, silent. At just 4 by 8 inches, the Blue Watto slips easily into any rack system. The 400-gigabyte hard drive holds more than 300 hours of high-quality video. There's even a built-in DVD burner for backups and the all-important copyright violation. The front panel has all the inputs you need. There's a 7-card media reader as well as USB 2 and FireWire connectors. Around back, there's analog, digital, and component video outs and a built-in TV tuner. Just plug it into your cable or satellite. There's even a built-in antenna. But the sound is the real sweet story. Check out the back panel's Dolby Digital and DTS digital audio outs. This isn't for the coupon clipper, but if you're short on space and flush with cash, the Blue Watto might be the PC for you.
Look for Will's tech check-ins every Friday right here on Attack of the Show. Shh. My souffle is at a very critical phase, and it might fall if you make too much noise.
But I didn't even say anything.
Be quiet, okay? You guys, stick around for lots more Attack of the Show. Friday edition right after this, and we'll have some yummy desserts. Okay, that is my souffle! Back off!
Attack of the Show. Attack.
What's going on here?
Attack of the Show. Attack.
Welcome back to Attack of the Show's Friday edition. It's kind of funny. I was going to talk about it, but I like to think of the Friday show as a fruitcake, if you will. Only instead of walnuts and candied orange rides, the show is studded with all your favorite segments. You know, it just makes me happy.
Really? I mean, you're stopping there?
Yeah.
Like, you just had me so conditioned to expect something dirty that, like, when I heard you say fruitcake, I just, braced myself for the worst. Something dirty and naughty.
You don't understand that people can change, do you, Olivia? But
people can't change.
Well,
people can't change.
You know what, gal reporter Layla Cayley? She gets me. Mm-hmm. She knows what I need to hear, and she whispers it to me. Mm-hmm.
I could whisper it to you.
Stand back, America. I'm Layla Cayley, and I've got your feed. NBC is entering the blogosphere with web support for all its full premieres. In addition to blog updates from show creators and cast members, the channel will also stream free episodes of their primetime shows in redesigned high-resolution video player. In religion news, Stephen Baldwin is praying for Tom Cruise's soul. The actor who co-starred with Cruise in 1989's Born on the 4th of July says he would love to break bread with Tom and pray with him. Entertainment mogul Sean Combs has agreed not to trade in the United Kingdom under the name Diddy after a local music producer complained of unfair competition. A spokesman for Combs says the matter has been resolved amicably. And finally, Barbara Walters has a talking dog. The anchor of ABC's The View claims her tan and white Havanese Cha-Cha said, "I love you." You're smoking something, Barbara. Well, that's all for today. Be sure to check out G4TV.com/the feed for all the stuff I didn't have time to get to. And that's how you get fed.
Now, I know you aren't going anywhere because I have severed the tendons in your lower legs. That's right. Go ahead, check. Go ahead, take a sec. See?
You weren't kidding.
No, you're not kidding. If you leave, if you walk away from the show right now, I will find you. I will find you. I'll come to your house. I will cut your legs. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Pereira, get back here. Pereira, get back here.
We're under attack! If you haven't been watching Attack of the Show...
You have demands?
This is what you're missing. Will O'Neill. His is so he can like a... For more info, go to G4TV.com/AOTS.
Where's my graphic bit?
Monday on Attack of the Show, we're diving into the fall TV lineup with Heroes' Greg Grunberg. And Zach hangs out with Amy Poehler on the set of Spring Breakdown.
I play Gail, and I hook up with the hot girls at the beach and try to be like them.
It's Attack of the Show, Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Woo! Friday edition!
I hinted at this earlier, and I think you're going to be glad that you stuck around. Olivia, tell me, has this ever happened to you?
No, Kevin. I have never done that to myself, but I do understand it happened more than once to your mom. Oh, Mom shoots. She scores. Woo! See what I did there? I said, I reversed it. I threw it back to your mom, and I was like, "What's up, Mom? It's Pereira. You."
I never said that it happened to you, first of all. I wouldn't disrespect you like that. I asked if it had happened. If the answer was no, that was fine, but you don't have to disrespect my mother in that way. It's really unprofessional.
Somebody have something I can throw up? Now, for all the things you saw today and more, go to G4TV.com/AOTS.
I mean, no, really? Is that, you're just going to keep going like you didn't say it? Like that didn't happen?
Can I get a single? Can I get a single? Can I just get a single really quick?
What, do you want me to stuff it?
No, Mrs. Pereira, I'm sorry. It's actually, Kevin told me to say this. He thought it would be funny, and I really apologize. And I didn't know that you guys were so sensitive, but I apologize. He said Portuguese people are usually, retarded, like his brother.
And my single, please?
You don't get a single. You don't get a single.
Take your time with it.
Good night, everyone.
Ready,
Go
three,
start the
take
weekend.
three.
Go
Ready,
start
three,
the weekend.
Take three.
This is my show, Pereira. This is my show.
Is this, when did...
Good night, everyone.
I missed the memo.